Last we left off, you're plotting and planning what to do. You guys were going to head back and work out the space from where you landed?
Yes. The
We
symbol.
have to do the glyph first.
Yes. That has to be up the tunnel, right?
Because it's too dangerous down here. We can't move around.
So it has
as soon
to
as
be
it's
somewhere
set.
where they don't see it, because Lucian will probably be able to see anything if it's like within eyesight. So I'm thinking I'll put it on the underside of the doorway, that door that was sticking out.
Yeah.
That is higher than the mouth of the tunnel, so it
Yeah.
could trigger a little sooner, meaning less people could be in the tunnel.
But
If
hopefully
they're-
we want them to be climbing down, because if they're still hanging out on that lip, they won't fall. They'll just be
Correct.
incapacitated.
If they're incapacitated on a rope, can they hang on to that rope? Okay.
Yeah, so if they're climbing down the rope, they get 20 feet down.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay, now that's that, which we will do first. Down here, in this chamber, we need to have it so that these charges need to be where we will put the door to the mansion, which will be like our staging grounds inside the hallway with these dead lizards in them.
And you will somehow know that these Intuit charges have gone off.
All right.
If we are able to rest here in the morning, I can.
Oh, right, because that's not prepared today.
It's not. I don't have that, and if we set the charges, then
You
I can't
can't
go in
cross
there to
back.
do anything.
yeah.
Well, if okay. If you said the charges, so if with the mansion is on the inside of the tunnel,
Yeah.
right, and the charges are set on the far side, like within 60 feet of the center of the chamber where they drop, right? But it's
gonna
not
go
within
back.
60 feet. Oh, it, right?
The charges should be on the edges of the chamber where there is cover for them so that they can't be seen floating off of the ground. So the far end is not that good because that's wide open over there.
True.
It would be spotted. The best
Okay.
is to put one on one of these busy sides and two on the other. They'll still, and the charges themselves are hard to set. So the moment we set the charges, we are done with this chamber until
Correct.
our friends set it off.
Okay.
And if they trigger the alarm, it will go ding in my head, as it does. But that means, like, no one can really go to, like, how do we go to sleep?
I only need a short rest.
He is
I think
sitting
I've got it. You don't have to be in the mansion, or sorry, tower, when we are. Do you have to be in there with
No,
us?
that's
Okay.
the dome is like that.
You
not
make the
mansion.
tower,
Yeah.
right? We all go in the tower. We go to sleep. We have a grand old time. You stay out of the tower. Farther away, 300 feet away. When you hear / see those Intuit charges go boom, 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 you drop the tower. We're all out. Boom, it's on.
How will I see that happen?
You'll have to keep your keen eater. Well, you can have Frumpkin. Because you'll be on the same plane as he is. You'll be 300 feet away. Frumpkin will be
goodness.
in the room.
So
If
it's,
another salamander creature comes out and attacks Caleb and
Caleb will
kills
be
him.
fine. He's the strongest among us.
well, I could do the, I could do the dome where I am sitting, and Frumpkin sits at the entrance here.
Yeah.
Like, he's not Sherlock Holmes, but he would be able to see people falling in the middle of the
Sure.
cavern.
And then you just instantly dispel the mansion, the tower.
It's true.
We're out. We're on attack. All right.
Super
Is it time to set the charges?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to do it.
Well, I'm gonna go set the glyph.
Clip
Yeah.
first.
So I'm gonna go behind like a rock that's kind of dipped down, right, to where it's like hidden from the entrance.
Easy enough to find one there, yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast the glyph. I'll make it nice and
So
small.
symbol, the spell.
The symbol, yes, it's called symbol.
What does the glyph look like?
Take a wild guess.
Is it a jagged dick?
It doesn't have to be jagged. It's
for
nice.
pain.
Oh, right, that's true. No, I want
Some
it to
bad
be
dragon
nice.
shit.
It's a nice, smooth, pretty, bubbly dick.
You finish your dick symbol on the back of this rock, and it becomes mostly invisible, facing outward from anyone who is or would be transitioning down.
But I will set a password on it
Okay.
so that if we have to, if Caleb has to do the thing. So the password will be dick.
Good password.
Would never have guessed.
Very
You're full of surprises, Mr. Bailey.
You know how to get into Jester's iPhone.
Jester nothing. It's how to get into Laura's.
6969. All right, who's setting the charges?
You all shift over there while the three of you, of which Beauregard only has eye line with Caleb, and Caleb only has an eye line to Essek. You're all clutching one of these three Intuit charges, kind of looking over the intricate designs that are scrolled into it.
I'm going to call 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then you do it. And if it doesn't work, take it with you.
Do we go on dry or do we go on like in the imaginary?
Go on dry.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Dry. Okay.
All right.
Yeah? Okay, here we go.
Oh shit. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You all at once press into it.
Thank God.
27.
Ooh, pretty good.
22.
22. Oh, that advantage with everything. Yeah.
At once, you all together click, release, and set down, and they all drift to the ground. And at first, there's a moment of like, did it work? Then you watch as all of the various grooves throughout the different moving plates pulse with a dull blue-green light. One time, a second time, and it begins to lift off the ground. All right, move, everyone move! But at hour 5...
Yeah.
Essek, who's kind of like walking, or not even walking, and drifting through the tower, pulls the stone out and kind of looks about the quiet space as the rest of you are sleeping. Essek drifts over to you, Ford. Ford. The Rangers have had a sighting. A troop of 5 approaching. They're asking if they are to engage.
Yes.
What?
You're a bastard. You're a bastard.
Engage.
Oh no.
He puts the stone away and gives you a very stoic nod.
You cold-hearted snake.
If they are what you say they are, there is no way that that Ranger troop is going to make a dent.
No.
So we know they're coming. Should we wake the others and prepare?
Yes. Perhaps if they know the entrance is being watched, or was, they'll be more cautious, take more time.
So you are intending to let them rest longer?
As long as we can.
In still silence, you and Essek remain conscious, just kind of locked in eye contact. Waiting. Occasionally looking out over the rest of the troop. In the long time, in the stillness, in the quiet, you're trying to resist nodding off, and you do so. There's a flash above. Frumpkin suddenly glances up. Poof. You see the 3 little lights. And then you lose connection with Frumpkin.
It's happening.
So, you lost connection to Frumpkin. What happens now?
I release the tower.
All of you who are still unconscious are knocked out of your deep sleep into the somewhat cold interior, the non-comfortable center of this tunnel. For a moment, you're discombobulated as you begin to realize where you are and why. Essek and Ford are both conscious. Essek looks over at you. It's go time. You don't see anything, but what you hear is a voice going, fuck. Fuck.
You recognize the voice?
Sounds very much like Lucian.
Lucian's down here. I would send Eldritch Blast towards anyone just to kick
I
off
would
initiative
send
as soon as
Guiding
they
Bolt
hit.
towards anyone
To max out
in
this
the
minute.
center of the room.
Time to light shit up.
I smash my fists together and light up my lightning gloves.
So top of the round, as you kind of get into the space, those who can see Typhon, Otis, and Zoran face down on the ground, not moving. You see, just having descended from the rope, Kree, who, while very bloody, seems to be like partially recovered, like shaking it out, and an untouched Lucian, who are both kind of like in the process of frustratingly looking at the space around them and grabbing two large sacks, like large backpacks, kind of holding them to themselves before they look up. And as you guys rush in, Lucian goes, "Well, that's a real dickish thing to do."
Okay, I'm gonna reach in my pocket and I'm gonna pull out that arcane field generator and I'm gonna and give it a little kiss and toss it in.
Okay. Zoof. As you throw it, you can see like Lucian, who's holding the pack, kind of like backs to defend himself from whatever it is, and as you throw it, this wave of electrifying arcane energy fills the chamber around them and sets in place like these little drift, soft spheres of light, almost like someone blew a dandelion, and all the pieces just kind of held in place, slightly gyrating with this faint glow, and it just fills the area. Lucian shifts the path that way, so it now encompasses the whole front part of the room, and you can see it. Like you now see that this is a very hopeful endeavor to see where this cone is facing as he shifts the eye into place, and he kind of picks this thing up and goes, "Well, this really fucks up my plans a bit. But well played. Not gonna lie, well played. Dre, take care of this."
Take what you're given. I will run up to the edge, straight forward towards the cone, stopping short of it.
Sure.
With my bonus action, I will cast Far Step, and I will jump over the cone to where Zoran is on the other side.
All right.
That's
there.
cool.
Good to know.
And I will fucking swing away at Zoran on the ground with advantage on my attacks because he's
Come
prone.
on, man.
30 to hit.
That's a hit. It's an auto crit. He loses 2 death saves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Shaving off death saves.
Do I need to roll damage?
You don't. You just hit and it takes off death saves. So you roll second attack with advantage.
And you kill him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke this motherfucker.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, that's a 28.
How do you want to do this? He is
I'll-
face down on the ground and is out. The first strike as you carve into him, the body just gives in.
I'll look up at Lucian. I'll take the Star Razor. I'll shove it in his neck and turn it.
The head just kind of dislodges a few inches.
No way out of this fight, my friend.
Apparently, finishing your turn, it is now Kree's turn. As well,
2 legendaries.
I guess there's only one thing left to do. Kree goes ahead and picks up her backpack, darts over,
You're gonna try a dimension door.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
takes her cloak, this like kind of deep red furred cloak, wraps it around Lucian and both of them. All right, as you begin running down the hallway,
And heads.
a voice creeps into both of your heads. I'm not going to lie, that was inspired. Well thought out. More than I expected. You're brave. But you've also shown to be more of a thorn in my side than I ever gave you credit for. That's not gonna fly. But I'm excited for you to see my handiwork soon enough. You hear this rumbling sound ahead. As the hallway ahead of you begins to shake.
He's collapsing the tunnel. He's collapsing the tunnel. Don't.
Bits of rock and stone are beginning to fall. Do you continue forward or do you head back?
This is this?
This is the. You guys are just now hitting the intersection.
There's no way.
No way what?
Gotta go forward. That's game over if that's shut off. We got nothing else.
Can everyone haul out? Haul